Hello everyone, this is Cindy, and I just wanted to bring you a haul video. I've been to Goodwill and Salvation Army today, so I'm just going to show you what all I found. I was just thinking the last few days that in order for me to get older papers, I'm just going to have to get it at yard sales or estate sales, because our Goodwill and Salvation Army don't do that sort of thing. But then of course they proved me wrong when I get there today, because here's a pack for $1 that it has a whole bunch of pages, and it looks like maybe it came out of planners or something like that, and I'm not sure how old this is, but for $1 I thought it was a pretty good risk. And this is a pad that's pretty pink that I'm probably going to put some of them in a botanical 5-ring binder junk journal that I'm going to work on in a few weeks. And so I found that. And then also I was thinking, I put on the backs of some of my tags, like this one, it's kind of a dark green, so sometimes I'll put a lighter piece of paper on the back, and I usually use copy dyed paper or maybe some pages from a book. But I was thinking, you know, these papers would work just as well for that, and it has the lines and dots and things that you can write on. So anyway, so just a stack of blank papers, and it looks like in the back here, that's a lot. It looks like this has been torn out of a book, because there's the spine, and it's just all lined paper. So anyway, a great find for $1, and I will be putting those in junk journals in the future. Alright, I found some stickers. Of course, they have their Halloween and fall stuff out now. So they had these Peanuts Halloween stickers, and then I found some Thanksgiving ones too. Thinking about doing a fall junk journal, so that will work. And then when I saw this book, I thought that would be cute and maybe a Valentine's book maybe this spring. So I went ahead and got that for $1. The stickers were 50 cents a piece. Then I found these cupcake cups for 50 cents. They're Halloween. I thought they might work in a Halloween journal. If not, I always need them in the kitchen, you know, for cupcakes and muffins and things. And then I found this for $1, and the reason I got it is because my daughter was thinking at one time about doing an Egyptian junk journal, but she said, I don't think I can find any pictures or anything. Well, this one has got lots of good pictures. There's a mummy and just different things, so I got it for her. Maybe next summer, if she's home for a little bit, she'll work on another junk journal. This summer she worked on the Harry Potter one. And then for 50 cents I got this cardstock 10 sheets. It was a pretty good shade of pink. It wasn't real bright. So, and I think it's fairly old. I'm not sure. But anyway, well, right there, 1997. So that was the whole. Oh, one last thing at Goodwill. I found this, and I kind of debated about it, because I knew it was a punch, and I knew it was just for 2 holes. And but for $2, I thought, you know, I think I can use that. Well, if nothing else, maybe at the top of a tag or something. But anyway, I watched a video at lunch where a lady made a mini journal out of 8.5 by 11 paper, and I should be able to tell you who it was, but I can't. But anyway, she punched 2 holes to do her binding. She put the ring binders in. So I thought, she would probably like to have this. But anyway, found that for $2, so we'll make some use out of that. So after Goodwill, I headed to Salvation Army, and I have 3 sacks from there. I didn't go last week, so they had stocked up while I was gone. I found 2 rolls of wallpaper, and this one was $3 and this one was $1. And I actually kind of like the darker one better, but I figured this would be great for making pockets and for putting in that botanical 5-ring binder I'm going to start one in a few weeks. This is a really big print, but I thought, you know, it could be fussy cut around if I want to, but my thought is to make just some big pockets for that 5-ring binder. So got the wallpaper, and have a whole sack of stuff here. I found some more ledger paper. It's not old, but it's still just for $1. It's extra paper in the journals. Then I found this package for $2 of the transparency film that goes through a printer. And I know Diane H. had found some, and she was planning on making like shaker tags and things out of it. So I thought that'd be cool, and I thought, you know what, I might just try running it through my printer too. We'll see what happens. Then I found this tablecloth for 75 cents, and it has some really great fall pictures on it. And I'm not sure if this will go down as thin as a napkin, because it's a paper tablecloth. But even if it's not, it still will Mod Podge on tags and pages and envelopes and stuff just fine, I believe. Then for $1 I found this gift bag, and it has these really bright pictures of dinosaurs, and I've just recently finished 2 dinosaur junk journals, little golden books. And of course I say that as long as the junk journal is still in my possession, it's never finished. I will add to it until I sell it and it's not in my house anymore. So I just thought that would make some little pretty colorful tags to go into those 2 journals. Then for $1 I found this Martha Stewart border, which is botanical prints, and once again I'm going to work on that 5-ring binder botanical junk journal, so I thought these would definitely make some pockets. And then I found this package of doilies for 50 cents. I have some larger ones, but don't have any this size, so that should be great. And then I found this pack. It doesn't have a whole lot left in it still. It was 50 cents, but it's got planner pages for the month, and I've been working on teacher planner books for my daughter and her friends in college. So just some extra pages to add to those journals. Then I found for 50 cents this doily. And then for my grandson, I found these glow-in-the-dark dinosaur bones you put together. I could include them with the dinosaur junk journal, so I guess it's whoever, if he gets here before I mail them out, then he can have them. I found some Valentine cupcake holders for 50 cents. There's 75 of them, so either, like I said, for that Valentine junk journal I'll make this spring, or for cupcakes and muffins. I found a roll of border. It's not as large, but I still thought it would make some pockets for the botanical junk journal, and it's got all ivy leaves on it, which I dearly love ivy leaves. And then I found a package of 300 index cards for $1, and I had just gone to Walmart yesterday and bought some index cards. So now I've got plenty to do me for a long, long time. And the last thing I found there is a sack. More than one thing. They have $2 racks, and this little sweet little dress was on the $1 rack. And I thought, besides the little ribbon and that, it's got this lace, I don't even know what you call overlay, I guess. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's got pink and green embroidered flowers on it, and it goes all the way around. I thought that would be really pretty as an overlay in the botanical botanical junk journal I'm going to make. So for $1, that was worth that. And then also I found this shirt that had this really good trim down the front. I thought I could take that off, and that's a good size to cover a spine with. And also there was lace on the sleeves, so that could be removed and made into something. And then this little shirt had the same sort of thing, some lace that I can remove. And I'm not sure how old these clothes are, but they're not new for sure. So, I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to call it vintage lace, but it's getting old. And I will wash all these things before I use them. And then I found this dress for $1 as well. I mean, it's not a dress, it's a shirt. And it's got the lace overlay as well. So, and it's kind of stretchy. So definitely will be used in some junk journals in the future. It's front and back, it's the same lace panels. And this was also $1, and it had a lot of lace that can come out. I just usually sit around at night with a seam ripper and just take all this lace off. And it's got inlaid lace there. And a big patch here at the neck, so definitely could be a pocket or something. So lots of lace to harvest from that shirt. And then one last thing, and this one wasn't on the $1 rack. But I went ahead and paid the $2.75 for it because it had a lot of this orange peachy colored trim. It's like little pom-poms except they're flat. And there was like 2 rows in the front, 2 rows in the back. And look at the sleeves. It's got it around the sleeves plus this lace insert here on both sleeves. And then it also had a tie. Some tassels on the end, which I probably won't use, but you just never know. So anyway, that was my haul today. Lots of items for future projects. So just keep watching and I'll show you what I make out of all these items. Thanks for watching. Bye.